All right, so I want to walk you through how to get the best out of Aria Pro. So remember, this is a GPT that is designed as a writing tool. It is not a resume creator, although you can take the content from it. It gives you an option if you ask it to put it into a Word document. I have found that the technology, specifically AI, has not gotten to the point where it can do it in a nice, concise manner where it looks correct. So you should be copy and pasting it into your own document. But I wanted to walk through some things that you may encounter as you're going through the process of using this GPT. So there are some prompts here, and although it says to prompt you if you were to use one of these to upload your resume, it doesn't always do that. So let's walk through how you should handle this. So say you come in here and you say, please take my resume and put it into the area talent format. It's going to automatically assume based on the knowledge base that you've provided it. So it's like, thanks for uploading it. But that's not your resume, right? So this is pulling from someone's resume in the database. So all you do is say, hey, that's not the right resume. You didn't prompt me for mine. And it's going to be like, you're right. Please upload your resume. So you can either drag and drop your resume, or you can take the resume that you have and you can just copy the content that you have and put it into the GPT. So here I'm gonna go ahead and copy and paste. You can leave the image. I choose not to. All right. So you're going to see, for example, this person put they conduct quality control review of documents to ensure compliance with production standards as a self-employed attorney. And here it took and provided some additional things. Now, say it's not correct or it's not what you're looking for. This is conversational, so you should treat it like a conversation. So you can say something like you need more robust content. So help me build out more robust content for my self-employed attorney role. I want to make sure it explains that I worked in real estate, specifically with commercial properties and large um, complexes. And then it's going to go ahead and adjust it. So here it gives even more detail. And because I provided it more context, it gives me more options for bullets. So these are placeholders because you didn't provide any kind of metrics or data, and we're not putting things in that aren't true to your resume. So these are examples of what you could use as bullets to get you thinking. So say you don't have any metrics and you're not sure what you should include. You can say, for this role, can you do research to see what metrics would typically be included, and then add some placeholder numbers for me to review. So then it's going to fill in things here and say, you can say, you know what, I had more than 30 lease agreements. I did 100. You copy this into your own document and then fill in the accurate information. Um, and it'll even give you some reasons into where it came from. Like this is where we got these types of metrics. Um, Now say, for these numbers, can you give me stories to back up this data or where you came up with them? And then here's going to show, like, in terms of industry data, this is what it shows. And here's how we came up with this number. So Then you have the stories that you can also copy and paste into a separate document that you can speak to in a job interview. But remember, this is just a content creation tool. The information that you put into it is only the output that you get is only going to be good as the info that you put into it. So the more content you can share, you can upload performance evaluations and ask it to go through your performance evaluations and pull out things that would be important to put into your resume. And again, it's going to give placeholders for you initially, and then you can go back through and ask follow-up questions to get other numbers, like hard numbers in there, and then you can ask it like, where did you come up with this number? The whole idea is to get you to start thinking about what you did in your role and can you substantiate this? Of course, if you cannot substantiate it, you don't include it in your resume, but you're going to get really great content that doesn't read like AI. This is the complete opposite of what a bullet in AI would read like. The other thing is, if you do have a resume, you can upload it, especially if you've had Gen AI write your resume and ask it, would any AI detectors find this resume to have been written by AI? And if it was written by AI, it's going to tell you based on the sentence structure that this is written by AI. The reason why I'm telling you this is not going to be caught by that is because resumes that you get through Gen AI, they don't read, the bullets don't read anything like this. I'm sure you'll notice based on the resumes that you have, especially if you did use AI to write your resume, it doesn't read like this. It's going to say that structured legal teams and financial mechanisms that maximized NOI. And as a result, I captured a 50% average cap rate spread increase. So that's the difference. You don't want the former to read that way in your resume because everybody's resume sounds like that. You want it to read like this, very unique, specific to you. You, of course, are going to need to put in your accurate data. Otherwise, you're going to get placeholders. But in general, this is, again, leaps and bounds better than what you're going to get through any other AI resume generating tool. Again, this is a content creation tool. It is not designed to think for you. It's designed to be your partner. So if you're struggling with how to create a resume or what you should be including in your resume, this is the perfect tool to help you identify based on your target roles and your career story, how you should be formulating your resume and what kind of things you should put in there. So again, treat it like it's a conversation. This is your partner, so you're bouncing things off. And the tool that I've designed is to give